go. Now stay tight. Don't lose this tightness. Don't leave your arm. Now try to beat him. Stand up high, pull suck right into your gut. But you got it. Okay, you got it in there. Stop. Go. There you go. Now,
right now we're having our normal everyday Monday night arm wrestling practice. Just like any other sport, if you want to be good at it, you got to practice.
You got to try to attack.
I myself have traveled all over the world arm wrestling, and I'm fortunate enough to be doing the United States Arm Wrestling Federation Unified National Championships here in Salt Lake City this year. It is the qualifying event for the World Championships, which are this year in Kelowna, Canada.
See how he's putting the pressure on your hand, though.
Just like every other arm wrestler. I was the 18-year-old kid that never lost. I go in an arm wrestling tournament, I lose my first 2 matches. I'm like, what the heck just happened? I met a guy. I said, how do I get better? He said, come to practice. I started going to practice. That was, oh Lord, 25 years ago. And that's how everyone gets started. Usually it's some guy who's never been beat, shows up at a tournament, gets killed, and then says, hey, what just happened? And you know, we have a saying in arm wrestling, if a guy tells you he's never lost, you know you're about to beat him, because he's never arm wrestled anybody good.
Pull back.
I learned a lot. Yeah, I used to just try brute strength to always win, but now I know there's a lot of technique, and so it's kind of overwhelming to try to keep everything, you know, try to learn everything.
When they back pressure you across the table, they're going to...
Yeah, I want to learn to compete and learn and see if I get some better technique and maybe go against some of the big guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Hand, wrist, and finger strength is the key to arm wrestling. At the end of the day, strength will always beat technique. But you need to have unbelievable strength to beat mediocre technique.
It's really humbling to come against some of these smaller guys who aren't even in my weight division and really get worked by them. So hopefully in a few weeks I'll have some better technique that I can take into the nationals.
And then we also, just last year, started junior divisions, which is 18 and below. Boys and girls, separated by weight class, right and left-handed. All those classes are qualifying events for the World Championships.
My dad and I've been in it for like 13 years, since I was 5 years old. The last few times I've got first place in like Idaho, so I'm Idaho state champ and Utah state champ.
So now I want you to pull back right through this section.
You can't hold on to something, you can't move it. Exactly. Can you now rotate on his hand?
I know the ins and outs of every technique to this sport. You know, there's guys that are stronger, but they don't know the technique as well. So, and I enjoy showing people. Goes back, your arm will get weaker.
Okay.
Weaker than it normally would.
Stop right there. See how far spread out you are? Mm-hmm. Just start to roll his hand a little bit. There, absolutely.